Hi, I'm Jacinta, and today we're going to be doing some more decorating on my Spring Farmcore Island cornucopia. And today we've got a bit of an interesting build. So I saw this picture on Instagram from Sweet Magnolia Sarah of this beautiful farmhouse building, but what intrigued me was that she said it was hiding the museum, and I can't really tell how from the photo, but that sounds awesome. I want to hide my museum too. So today we're going to try and make a farmhouse that hides my museum. And I do feel kind of bad because I'm going to have to block off the museum, which means no more visits to Blathers, which is really mean. I do feel bad, but I don't really go into the museum on this island anyway. That was more of a thing for my first island. So yeah, it's not going to bother me that it's blocked off and I can't enter it, but I do feel bad for Blathers. And I've collected a few fossils for one last goodbye. So peaceful. He doesn't even know that he can never leave the museum again. Hello, Blathers. I do love Blathers and I love the museum. I love collecting stuff for it, but yeah, like I said, on this island I'm not really too bothered like I was on my first island. This island's more just for decorating, so I'm gonna give these to him anyway, just because I found them on my island. So I thought, why not visit him one last time and then we will close off the museum. How many of these does Blathers want? Only one? Oh, that's disappointing. There's quite a few there. I thought he'd want more. Thanks, Blathers, and goodbye. Also, the reason why I want to hide the museum is I just don't really love the building. I don't think it suits my island theme at all. It's just too much stone and too elegant and modern looking. So yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing today. And now I've got a full inventory of fossils. How great. If you didn't know, fossils are really great for gifting to your villagers. If you wrap them up and give them to them, it's good for their friendship points, and they don't display them in their house as well. Okay, so the area we're working with today is kind of around here. I kind of wanted the building right at the back, but then we've just got all of this space and I wouldn't even know what to do with it. Yeah, maybe I will do it here, and then eventually I can build cliffs behind it to fill in this space, and yeah, we can have stuff on the cliffs. That makes sense. But first we are going to need to terraform some of this cliff out of the way, and then we can move the museum again. I already moved it up here this morning because it was actually originally in this spot. So yeah, let's go into the Island Designer app. I will leave some of the cliff here for some height behind the area, but I'm just going to remove some of it so we've got a bit more room to work with. Okay, that is good. And then I'm thinking for this little spot here, I want to try put a diagonal bridge in leading to the area. So that will involve a bit of waterscaping. So here we've got Alma's house up on this cliff. So this will be a bit of a pathway. And then, yeah, I'm thinking a diagonal bridge around here. So I think I'm going to have to start by narrowing the river from this side and then widening it back up on the other side, and yeah, somehow trying to make a diagonal bridge, which is always difficult for me. But let's see what I can do. I started down this side because I knew I wanted this walkway a little bit wider, so I thought we would do that first so it all flows together nicely. I don't want this cliff with Paddy and Alma's house to be blocking the view of the diagonal bridge, so that's why I'm widening it behind their houses as well. I do find diagonal bridges hard, especially when the water's already there and I have to try to work around it, so I thought it'd be easier if I cover this back up with land and then just start the diagonal by itself. Does that make sense? And also, I was trying to figure out where I actually wanted the bridge to. Okay, at this point, I'm kind of stuck, so I'm going to go by the bridge so I can at least play around with it. That is just confusing. Oh, don't do that face, Al. Hi Tom, one wooden suspension bridge please, thank you. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh gosh, it's very close to this house here as well, so I don't really want it here. Let's just see. I don't think this is gonna work. No. Okay, that kind of gives me a picture though of the spots I need to hit. I might just do this off camera because I don't know if it's boring or not because I just take so long to do it. So be right back. Okay, after a lot of messing around, I think I've got the right shape now, and I moved back from this cliff quite a bit because it was just kind of in the way. So let's see. I hope this is okay. Yes. Let me imagine it. I hope it's in the right spot. It's kind of hard to tell without the barn there. Don't know why I felt the need to start with this, but I think that looks okay. We're gonna go with it. And And now I'm just going to fix up this waterscaping so we've got a nice flowing river going past the barn. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good so far actually. I got this looking quite nice even though that's the river mouth there. It's nice and narrow, then it widens out a bit for the bridge, and then it goes a bit thinner again. This is not finished, but because I don't know what else I'm going to put like down here, I've just left it like this. Definitely not finished. And yeah, we've got the lovely bridge here. So now I need to work out where we want to put the museum. I might need to quickly move these flowers, and then I might put some pathing down, just like the dirt path, to map out the area of the museum. Right, I think this is where I want it. There's not as much room behind it as I would have liked for like cliffs and stuff later on, but it is what it is. I chose to put it in this area and there's not really that much room, so let's give it a go. So apparently the museum is 7 spaces long and 4 wide. It looks a bit small to me, but I mean it must be right. So let's give it a go. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, let's put it here. And now to hide it. This is the hard part because I don't really know how to do this. I think it'll involve maybe a line of terraforming in front of it for height, and then yeah, just lots of the storefront items. Hopefully I can terraform right in front of it. Let's see. No, oh my gosh. Okay, so it has to be 1 space out, which is going to take up even more room. Oh, I wish I didn't put it here. That's okay. We'll make it work. Can I terraform right here? Oh, okay, good. So we can do it on the side, just not on the front. Okay. It might work still. Let's see what we can do. I really don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to try and make it work. So I'm going to start by doing a ring of terraforming around it, and then I'm going to put some of the storefront items up on top of that terraforming. Okay, I've just looked at the photo again, and there's definitely more layers involved than I realized, because there's the sideways storefronts on top, like in the front. There's storefronts with the curtain partition in front and also plant partition. So I really do not think I left myself enough room at all. What am I going to do? I'm just going to have to keep going with it, and there's just going to be less space in front of it than I was hoping for. Hopefully it's alright. Yeah, so now back to terraforming. I'm going to do a few more layers. I realized I needed to do more than one anyway, because I need to be able to get up there and put the items down. So yeah, let's make some more cliff. I think I'll be fine if just the front is wider. I don't think the sides need to be wider. Oh gosh, this is so hard. I just really did not leave myself enough room at all. But then also, this is quite a large space, so I mean it just takes up a lot of room. Be prepared if that's what you want to do. I mean, it's also good if you are trying to use up a lot of room on your island. It's good in that aspect. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing it this wide. We'll see if it works. I'll start chucking some items down just to play around and see if we've got the right size going on. Okay, let's climb up onto our little terraforming ring and start placing some storefronts. Now, I looked at the picture again. All I'm going to be doing today is just looking at that picture a million times. But I don't think she put storefronts down the side on the second level. But I think I will do that, so if you're like on the cliff up on the side, it will look more complete and it will hide the museum fully. So now I'm just going to throw custom designs down, and I think I'm just going to use the brick pathing. I think that will work, and I'm just going to use this middle block. I think this will look okay all over the ground to hide any gaps. I'm going to start with these storefronts that she put in the middle, facing inwards on each other to create a little like roof in the middle. Hopefully I can get it to work. This is going to be the not so fun part, trying to rotate all of these storefronts up here. Okay, that uses more spaces than I realized, so I'm going to have to put more brick down. Oh gosh, this is really a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Not that I thought it looked super easy or anything, like you can tell that Sarah put a lot of work into that build, but I was just really not anticipating how much space this build was going to use up. I found this really cool custom design for the simple panels to make them look like barn doors, so I'm just going to make a couple of these for up the top so we can hide that gap in behind the 2 storefronts. Okay, I'm so confused by this build. Sarah's build only had 3 storefronts on the top row, but then I feel like you'll see the museum behind it. Maybe I shouldn't do the one sideways, but it's just really hard to know what this is gonna look like. And I have run out of storefronts already as well. So maybe I should just put these last couple of ones down and then jump ahead to the next day so we have the museum building actually there, and then we can get a feel for what it's actually going to look like. Because right now I am just really struggling here. Sarah does have a YouTube channel as well, but the video is not up on her channel. I'm not sure if she's planning to or not, but I mean, obviously I would be able to know what I was doing if that video was up. Okay, my last storefront. How does this look? Is this uneven? Maybe like that. Is that right? I think that's better. Oh yeah, that's okay actually. So now I might just order a few more storefronts just in case, and then jump ahead to the next day so the museum building's there, and then we can see if we really need it to be this wide or not. Okay, we're back. We're on the next day. I've got 5 more storefronts, which I feel like that's still not going to be enough. But let's go have a look. Oh, okay, so you can't see the museum building. Oh, it's very tall from the side. Do we just accept it? Accept that it only looks good from the front? Otherwise it's going to just use up so much room. I think I'm going to do that. Let's jump back into the Island Designer app and we can keep working on putting the storefronts down. So now that we're not doing the storefronts down the side, I realized I don't need any of this terraforming except for the one in the front. So I'm going to get rid of all of this so we can start putting more storefronts down. And I'm also going to layer this brick path on the ground underneath. Okay, I've run out of storefronts again, so I will need to jump ahead another day. I am kind of disappointed by how little room we have in front of this ranch. At least I can fill in this area with crops, but I was really hoping to have a lot more room in front so we could look at it from a distance. But yeah, I really did not leave myself enough room. But we're not moving it now. So yeah, let me jump ahead to another day, just get those last couple of storefronts. I'm thinking I won't bother putting them at the back. I think I'll just build the cliff up a bit at the back to put trees and maybe the silos as well to have a bit of extra height at the back. But yeah, let me just jump ahead to the next day. Okay, so let's squeeze these last storefronts down the back here. I'm not sure if I need 1 or 2 more. Maybe just the 1. So yeah, I'll leave the back for some trees and stuff for height. I've also got another set of those barn doors for in the front here. I think these are really cool. Hopefully they look okay in the front. Not too sure if they'll look funny, but I just don't like how the storefront, like it's just a window. So if you look at it, it doesn't really make any sense. With no door. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now we need to fill in the rest of the area, or what's left of it, because there's really not much room. I think I will fill in this area with crops, and I've got a little rocking chair to put out front, and probably just a whole lot of trees and stuff to try hide the sides of the museum. I don't really want people to walk around it, because if you come down here you're going to go, oh, that looks bad from the side. So yeah, let's get to work filling in this area with some items. I'm starting by putting the path down leading from the bridge, so we know how much room that's going to take up. And because this area is quite narrow, I think I'm just going to do little patches of path rather than like a long winding one or anything. I think that will look better. Okay, this is coming along quite nicely. We've still got quite a few gaps to fill, and I'm not really sure what to put in them. We can use these sort of items, even though we used them in Tipper's yard build. They're still farmy, so they're okay here. I thought I could actually put down some of the milk bottles as well, so it looks like we brought those from Paddy. Oh, we can use the little topiary maybe to fill this gap in. Let's try that again. I need some little table or something to go right next to this rocking chair. I might just put a few trees down here to block off the side. I'm almost out of trees already. I might plant some saplings so we can get some different tree heights. There's only room for like a row of trees here, but that's fine. We'll make it work. They're just gonna have to be in a line. We really can't do anything else. Now let's see what I can make to go next to this rocking chair. I don't have any materials at the moment, but let's just have a look. I could do a log stool. Ooh, or I could do the wooden box actually. That might work. Yeah, let's give this wooden box a go. I feel like this wooden box always works. Yes, I do like that. And then I've got the mum's tea cozy to go on top. Oh, how cute is that? And then on this side, I was thinking maybe I could try a barrel instead of that bottle crate. Let's see. Just because the bottle crate looks like, you know, really modern and plastic, and that's not really what we're going for. And we'll put the bottles on top. I've also got some log fencing that I thought I could put down around these crops. Yeah, just along the edge, maybe not that spot. And I could put one in the back here. I've got the covered wagon that we could squeeze into the back here as a little like background feature item. Now off to the side here, I might do a washing line and I might put some of this green path underneath it. Okay, I think this area is looking pretty good. Now let's fill in the area with some flowers and bushes and weeds, and I think we might almost be done. Okay, I've jumped ahead a couple of days, so our trees have grown a little bit taller. I've chucked a path down here just so we have a bit of an idea of what this spot's going to look like. And then I thought for the finishing touches to the build, we can place... Oh, I do that every time. We can place some cowboy boots right here by the front door. Either got those brown ones or I've got a pair of white ones too. They might actually look better. Okay. Yes, I think that's very cute. Maybe towards the side though. Perfect. Okay, well, let's give you the finished look at this area. I extended the cliff behind Alma's house a little bit so we could have a nice look out at this area. How gorgeous is it? Oh, and we've got a balloon joining us. Very well timed, although it's kind of blocking the view. Oh, there we go, it's going lower. And then coming in from this way, we can see it from the ground level. I actually really love how this turned out. I think it's so stunning. Oh, Ava's gonna check it out now. What do you think, Ava? Got the little crop patch here with a bunny eating a carrot. Super cute. Then I've kind of blocked off the side here, so hopefully people, when they do eventually visit the dream address, will realize there's nothing really to look at around here. I will fill in this area. I stole a tree here to put out the front, but oops, and that is not meant to be there at all. But yeah, I will fill in this area with stuff just like bushes and flowers and trees because yeah, I don't really want people going around this area. Also, the back of it looks really terrible, but it is what it is. We will eventually fill all this in, but today it's just going to stay like that. It's really not important. I love this little rocking chair and the tea set. It's so cute, and this laundry area is very cute as well. I just chucked a couple of things here, but I might eventually put an incline next to this spot actually. But yeah, this is my finished museum, Farmcore style. I really like this build. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I really hope you like this. I'm actually very proud. It turned out really good. And again, credit to Sweet Magnolia Sarah for this idea. Please also check out her Instagram and her YouTube channel if you liked her build. I think it's so gorgeous. And one more time, I'm just so pleased my museum building is hidden. I can slightly see a little bit of the roof through the gap there, but that's fine. I'm just so glad we don't have to try and make it work on my island because yeah, I've never really been a fan of the museum building, although some people do really make it work. It suits some themes, but yeah, I really don't know what else I would have done if I couldn't have hidden it. I don't know how I would have decorated the outside, but yeah, I'm very pleased with this build. So again, I really hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Bye!